that is just going to show up and be like, okay, they showed up today.
It really can go anyone's way. I was talking to Pika, who's the first seed in the first seed team, and he was like, yeah, we'll either get first or ninth. And then I talked to Caden, who's in the, I believe, his second or third seed team.
Yeah.
He gave me the same answer, basically. So like, it really can go anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And all of them have so many different factors that play at them, right? Like, Chara, we can talk about Pro Chara. He's not great on land, right? Like, he struggles to play in this kind of environment. Whereas in Control Red Sun, they love it.
Yeah,
They're here for it. Like, they are going to play super well. But also, they could bust her out. Because they do from time to time.
That's one of the drawbacks of being super excited on land. You can get a little sloppy sometimes.
Yes,
so.
exactly. Well, we're going to Rainmaker Crab Leg. I like the backliners here.
Yeah.
Right, from Vivid Sea.
What do you think about this map? Is it peak leg? I love this map.
I kind of like it. I don't think it's peak. I'm not going to say that.
Average
but I do like it.
Yeah, okay.
Especially because it gives it a nice like backline-esque option that that even frontliners enjoy. And that's why I like it. It's a good middle game. We've got winners quarterfinals. This is top 8 of Splatoon 3 at Genesis X. And we are getting right into this. Another best of 5. Another group of amazing players and teams that are going to come out swinging. Z-tier players versus Vivid Sea. V-Jet? We've got some Vac. And
Vac from
Marker?
both sides. Yeah, Vac is good, especially because you have to walk across the grates. Very hard to keep the Rainmaker defended there unless you have something like a Vac.
I was not expecting 2 of them, though. We are going to be seeing a lot of Cooler. We are going to be seeing a lot of Zuka. We are going to be seeing a lot of Slosher, and especially Machine, because it is just really good from that spot in particular. All in all, I think this is probably good for Z-tier, right? Like, I don't know if I love Muty on these kind of like frontline weapons. And it's just, I know she's been practicing them, right? And Lux is really solid on these Splatlings, but I don't know if I have the confidence.
Yeah, it's one of the drawbacks of being kind of a pickup. A lot of shared roles going on between there.
And what do you do in those situations with shared roles, right? Like,
yeah. So someone has to flex, and then that becomes like an innate weakness and all that.
And you have to wonder if Z-tier knows that and is going to try and pick them off because of it. And already we're going to see a good first checkpoint here, a minute in. And the Vac already to help them get across the
This could be a big push.
Bia comes through. They pick it up a little bit too early, a little bit too hasty. That's Luna Zuka. And we taking that one across. Right, that's Luna Zuka? Am I crazy?
I believe
so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Shot Zap player. Who's been rising through the ranks recently and has really started to show that she is one of the best shot players that has come out of that new age of players.
Yeah, this is interesting because Z-tier is a lot of new age players, and Vivid is a lot of players from 2 and 1. Yes. I know Lux has been playing since the dawn of time because I've also been playing since the dawn of time.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very interesting old school, new school clash, and I don't know if Vivid Sea has the adjustments necessary. We'll see though. They're trying to battle back.
Yeah.
Right. They're getting some decent plays here.
Vacuum out a little early here from Lux, trying to defend Muty. See if it works.
See if it works out. Zuka though, trying to dip and dodge is Lux. She's always been very good at doing that, dancing across the grates, and that's going to be a wasted Zuka from the machine from Gus. And Luna goes down. That means no Cooler. This could be the opportunity that Vivid Sea is looking for.
Another thing about Z-tier's comp, they have a lot of marking. They have a line marker and a point sensor. That's really tough to deal with if you're like one of the more inexperienced frontline players constantly being marked.
But I think on the flip side of that, right, there's a lot of bombs on the side of Vivid Sea, so you have to be able to leverage that and really try and wall them out with that pressure. But it seems like a very clutch pick and a jump out means that Vivid Sea's opportunity is a little bit slashed in its hopes. And that's going to be going down. Very good play from Z-tier here.
Yeah, great wipeout. Halfway through the game and they don't have first check yet.
Yeah, you really don't want to be trying to dance around that first check on this map in particular.
Especially since all it takes is one vac to push it to like 15. So, and there it is. This could be the one vac from 5th gen.
This could be the one vac. I just need a one vac. Got a Hennessy in my hand. I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I don't know. Do Splatoon players know what that is?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I promise. Please do not sue me, Red Bull. We love you. Got a very good opportunity here. A little bit of squid bagging from Gus. definitely baiting them here. A nice 10 push, and Vivid Sea has got a mountain to climb. Not just a little rock climbing gym. This is not your average rock climbing gym. This is the actual real deal. If you fall, you're gonna go tumbling all the way down. And they've got one shot to try and get this checkpoint to try and make something happen. The Booyah could help.
Yeah, Booyah should be good here. And then they can attempt to push after this with the vac.
But a vac in turn is in store on the side of Z-Tier.
Yeah, Zuko forces out the vac early.
Oh, great pick.
Big pick.
And the vac is out from Lux. They've got a good opportunity. 2 picks down, and Muty doesn't go down. 2 on 2 for the time being. I believe they were cooled up on the side of Z-Tier, so they're going to be able to get back in time. Ruma goes forward, but I don't know if it was the right play. Lazuka comes out once again, and Storm is going to get traded out. They've still got jump-ins for the time being, but is it enough? I don't think that these players have enough room to go because this amazing 5th gen Jet has been completely stopping them at the door.
Yeah, Jet is an iron wall on this map. It's so hard to break through.
Speaking of iron walls, talk about Lunazuka, who has been absolutely holding everything down, holding things together with those coolers. Muty finally able to get find 1 here, and is going to slosh around that vacuum to get that pick, but it's not going to be enough. Gus is turning things around. They've got the Zuka in tow. There's only 1 player left standing, and they've got the Rainmaker. Vivid Sea goes down. Z-Tier, who is seated above them, who people thought were underseated, showing up and putting 1 on the board early.
Yeah, such a strong early push there from Z-Tier, and Vivid took way too long to break the check.
Yeah, it felt like they were sluggish.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
was that? Did you see that?
But did I miss it? What was it?
Someone was waving something in front of the camera. I don't know what it was. Gus is working out right now.
Yeah.
And he's a buff man. He is. Am I wrong?
Is he? Yeah. No,
he's
pretty buff.
kind of jacked.
Yeah, he's built for this.
Yeah. He was impressed by Chase. I mean, like, that makes sense. Listen, okay. To be fair, production guy, there are a lot of actually good, well-looking people in the Splatoon community.
So yeah, I don't want to gas it up, but Splatoon is definitely above average compared to other games.
It is.
For sure.
I don't know if it's the swagger options, right? Like the whole like picking your gear and that like attracted those kind of people who were like actually appreciated good aesthetic looks. But like, I don't know, man.
Your character's an extension of you, so you make the character look good, then you want to look good.
Yeah.
It's different than like just picking Mario and then coming in here with the New Balances and the cargo shorts. Right?
Oh my goodness. All right. Anyways, I don't know. Z-Tier, we could argue if they were underseeded or not, but at the end of the day, they're one of the top 4 seeds. They're gonna get to where they need to be in bracket without like too much variation. And obviously they're doing well against Vivid Sea.
And they're explosive. It's a lot of young blood. Has a lot to prove. So.
Right. I think that's the other thing, right? Is like Vivid Sea's here. Like they know each other. They're having a good time, right? Rissa's been helping us out with TOing. I don't know. I don't think that it's not that they're all there, but like you said, they're not here to prove something.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate because this is like one of the only times where Vivid has a lot of their roster for LAN. And so they want to try and make the most of it, but I don't think that is the same kind of energy as I want to make sure that people understand that I'm one of the best players in this game and that I'm the best player in this room today.
Rapid Pro Deco from Z-Tier.
That's Whale Mist, right?
Yes, Whale Mist. Whale Mist, a lot of AoE. Whale Marker, sorry. A lot of AoE, a lot of assists.
Yeah, a lot of chip damage.
Yeah.
Right, and especially for that Tri-Slosher, right? You can just walk up one punch. I like that. Lux still sticking with that ballpoint. Instead going for the Inkjet variation, which I think is much better.
Yeah, way more sense, especially because you could flank over the snipes on the sides.
And just better in general, in my opinion. Z-Tier making the first move, though. Trying to get a couple of picks here. Able to dive forward is that shot.
Pretty
Luna
even, both
actually
specials
playing
and lives.
shot here, though, which I think is interesting.
See if Lux knows.
Are we knowers, chat? Are we knowers?
Oh, Luna's being a little rat.
I don't know about that target selection.
It was worth it, though. Worth it.
I think it was good.
Still 2-drop.
I think she could have gotten a little bit more.
Oh, this could be a wipe. Yeah,
wow.
full wipe. No cooler out either. That's really tough.
That's so rough.
It's going to be a huge special advantage for Z tier now.
Especially if Gus can work around and stay alive and get these coolers out. It's going to be dicey. Oh, wait, the cooler was already out.
Yeah, cooler's already out.
Never mind. This is already super strong.
You didn't see him sharking on the stairs.
And Rissa
there.
has not charged this cooler yet. I don't know.
Yeah, oh, that was a dangerous drop.
They seem like they're getting a little desperate.
Yeah, this is the thing with Haggle. You really have to make sure you're all on the same page when you're defending.
Haggle.
Sorry, undertow.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but it's very true, right? Because it's so committal.
Right? It is. Any drop, you can just vaporize in 2 frames, so you got to be careful about it.
Roomba also is a player that I've seen around, right? But I've not been shown the power. But I guess
2 big Zukas.
if she can start doing things like that, then I'll change my mind. But I would need to see Roomba step up a little bit. I think that's what we need here.
The cooler's out now. We'll see.
I don't know about that positioning, but
yeah.
I guess the help from Lux makes sense. That seems like it's a little bit of a stretch from that Inkjet. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, especially since they have cooler. Even if you do get the picks, they're not meaningful enough.
Right. Whale's coming through here. Storm trying to dip dance around. He's going to find Rissa. What the world?
Gets 2.
What the world?
No.
Storm? Okay.
A Lanimal, as you say.
What?
A Lanimal.
Oh my goodness. He is, though.
Yeah.
And, like, that's such a Storm thing, right? Storm is so movement-based. He always was with the shot, right? And Gal just gives him that extra step and that extra chance to do so with that wall. They're going to 2 down here, though. 2 minutes left. Vivid Sea really needs to break that second checkpoint.
They do. They're going to have the cooler out here soon. But Lux goes down.
Wait, how did Lux even go down?
Probably a shark from the right side.
They've been dying to these sharks, to these like off-angle picks so much that it's been honestly awesome to watch from Z tier, right?
As soon as there's any opening, Storm is already storming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It really is crazy. They move like a true unit.
Yeah, that's the difference between an average aggro and like an excellent one.
Speaking of excellent, we've seen excellent play here from Storm, but not going to find anything. A couple of missed shots. The RNG from the Gal means that it turns things around. Roomba here has a good Zuka. We saw a good one out earlier.
Zuka. There it is.
That's one on 5th gen. That's crazy. That's actually so important. The Rapid Blaster means that they can't get that pressure on the tower.
One of the best defensive weapons in their comp is down.
And they get one more. That's no cooler from
No cooler.
Gus.
Big. Do they see this flank on the right?
I think they do. I think they called it out, but Rissa goes down.
Still finds one.
Storm, they've got the cooler, though. They're going to be back up in time. They've got the Booyah as well from Muty. They need to keep this going, though. What a great shot from Luna on that Lux pick. My goodness. They need to stop this tower now. They need to at least toe touch it. Get this thing back there.
Another
40 seconds left. Oh my God. Roomba, are you kidding me?
The
All of a
Zukas are
sudden,
so
the
clutch.
Zukas are coming up so huge. That's the Rapid Blaster, right? Lux needs to do something about that.
Yeah, this is the issue. It's so hard to contest the Rapid from here.
And Lux is the only one that can contest it, but she's getting flanked every single time by Storm. Able to go down. 20 seconds left, and the Inkjet's online. The Zuka,
is that a
perfect
prediction?
time from Luna. And back and forth, these shots have been sending out haymakers on these Zukas, and it has been turning the tide every time. One Booyah could be the determining factor. Storm finds 3! And that's going to be Vivid Sea going down one last time in this game.
Every few seconds, there's like crazy game-changing Zuka coming out. That was wild.
And this is what I mean about individual performances, it feels like. It doesn't feel like we're watching a clash of intense team strategy. Like, no, this is just like backyard court baseball, backyard court basketball. Like we're just picking up, hitting the blacktop, and we're gonna elbow each other until we're blue in the ribs. Like, that is what kind of game we're playing. I love it though.
Yeah, for sure. That game was a lot closer than it seemed too. If Vivid Sea saw that one flank from Storm on the side, they probably could have taken the lead.
this is what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of these teams, they're just one step away from each other.
Yeah.
From really eking each other out. And now we're getting to see it happen in real time. Speaking of real time, I should get updates from the bracket because I want to inform our lovely viewers of anything crazy happening on the outside, world. But on the inside world, we've got Clamblitz Macomart.
Clamblitz on the Mart. This is a weaker map for all the long-range weapons. So we'll see how Lux can adapt. I don't know if the Rapid Pro Deco is going to come out again from Z tier.
Good. But 5th gen, I feel like, can just do whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like it's been flexing the backline because it's like it's important on a lot of these maps, but like if all of a sudden there's a Death Ball comp and Lux is not ready for it, or Muty's been I have some Scrimbucks.
Scrimbucks. Okay.
Scrimbucks.
Cashing them in?
I'm definitely cashing them in right now. Muty has been, I think, playing 96.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see if that crack and cheese is able to work it.
See if she has the cheese touch or not.
What? I also, that camera isn't good enough. You can't just put your phone up there. We don't understand what you're seeing. This is game 3, match point to winners semis for Z tier, and Vivid C needs to come back, open that closet door, and bring out the broom. We're going to see if it can happen. The
Dualies from 5th gen. That's a good adaptation.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Crap on the stacks. Brutal
and
to deal with.
No adjustment from Vivid C, and I think that's going to be their downfall. Storm on the Squeezer, too. I like that.
Squeezers, yeah.
I like that a lot.
Squeezer's a good matchup into the entire comp for Vivid C.
Yeah.
So that's going to be brutal.
Does Squeezer have any bad matchups?
No.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, Squeezer players will fabricate some, sure. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Vivid C.
Oh, full wipe.
What?
Wow.
Did I miss something?
I
Roomba?
definitely missed something.
Okay, Luna's got the Zuga, characteristic.
Yeah.
But Roomba also is going to be able to take one down. That's going to be a nice play.
Oh,
and they're able to dance around
good.
Storm. Roomba was doing such a good job of waiting for Muty there, but Lux is once again being flanked here. And I think that this is the real key as to why Vivid C has been struggling so much. Every single time Lux wants to look forward in the direction of her teammates, getting pulled away. But I think the chaos of Clamblitz is actually working in Vivid C's favor because they're able to draw their attention 2 ways and still make progress.
The weakness here for Vivid C's comp is if a fight in mid goes too long, it gets easier and easier to flank the ball point that way.
We're going to have to see these flanks pay off. Double Zuka, and that Storm finding
on the cooler.
Curving that one around the top of the stack.
You want to pick up the pity for a jump here, too.
That's going to be a very easy lead for Z
lead.
tier. They just need to dip this one in. They do. Luna getting a lot of extra
Crab is out. Is it greedy?
Credit. Oh, a little bit.
Mr. Krabs?
No, I actually think 5th gen's about to go wild.
It's good.
Right
It's
now.
not Mr. Krabs. Not
5th gen's
Yuji.
about to go wild right now. That's
Okay.
one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Vivid C decided to send all of the forces and lose the entirety of mid because of it, right?
That seemed like a greedy play, but look, Z tier has the whole map because of that, because they
yeah, and now
5th gen wasted
back.
so much time.
And now 5th gen's back and about to flank Muty here and win this 1v1.
Oh, wow.
Literally, like it was so easy to just distract there, and that's why these distracting weapons do so well. But Roomba, it seems like, has been trying to start doing some of that on her own and has been succeeding, and I think that's the difference in this game. As we see Vivid C open up the basket one more time, they've got enough here if they can pick up the
Storm
pity.
is down.
Wait, that's
And
3 down.
Luna,
It's
just to
just
try
us
on the
the
flank.
side. They're jumping it in. They're not walking it forward. Good play here by Roomba, and that's 20 left.
Gus
They
takes
need
one down.
7. They
Might
need
take down
7
2.
clams. They've got 4.
They dealt with Gus. This could be a KO.
Muty's got some extra here. Not gonna go for it.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I respect that play.
Close to
I don't
Booyah
like
too.
it, but I respect it. Okay, Vivid C has mid still. They backed up. Okay, that was smart because they backed up. They still have mid. Okay, this is a.
Let's see if Beauty decides to pop the Booyah. There it is.
I can feel the tension from here for Vivid C.
Yeah,
I can
for sure.
feel it. And I wonder how Z tier's feeling, because I don't know if they're like.
Really smart jump from Roomba there.
Yeah, that was crazy. The cooler jump. I think that they're trying to steal their nerves here. I think that they're down for the first time.
Huge pick from Lux in the
And
squeezer.
they need to just pick it back up. Another pity scored?
A 5th gen doing the same thing in the same area.
No, you can't do this. Okay, okay. But there's 2 pities, right? 2 powers, excuse me. And then Roomba has enough. They've got lethal here. if they can just manage it well enough. But it looks like Z-Tier has finally gotten themselves together and put some
goes down with
pushes
the
down.
Zuka.
They've got enough
big
clams here, too, to end as well.
Two
That's
down, no
two
cooler.
down. This wall's coming out, but one goes down. I don't know about that 5th gen flank. They dunk it, but that's just going to give
no
Vivid C a pity. Hold on.
Oh, never mind. There's a
and
clamor.
everyone is trying to jump.
That's going to be lead.
Wow!
Big play, and he takes out, lives with his life there. That means he can build another cooler faster. That was a huge play from Ghost.
I cannot understate the level of crazy distractors that are going on.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That was insane. The fact that they knew that that's exactly what they needed to do.
And this is how you tear apart a ballpoint comp. You just waste time on the left flank there.
And they've been doing that the entire time.
Yeah, it's the core of all their pushes, and it's been working.
Booyah's out. They've got the Inkjet to try and deal with these flanks. Is this Booyah in a bit of a precarious situation? We see the flank from Storm.
Oh, good position. Coming with the Inkjet.
They've able to get the picks,
oh,
but the
Storm
Inkjet's
flank.
out. Hold on. They could turn things around. We just need to see one pick from Lux. And it's going to be surviving. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. This game could still be broken wide open.
Yeah,
but I have a feeling there's going to be going for some cheese.
Double Zuka.
Going for
The double Zuka finds one.
Beauty on the right side, able to
Beauty's
take
doing
down
the 5th gen
Gus.
impression. Goes down.
Wait, that's a power clam. Rizza's got one.
Oh,
Dipping,
Rizza's doing it.
diving.
Oh.
That's at least the lead. They've got
Shoot.
3,
Oh,
and
and
that's
the
the
KO.
game. What in the world? Turning
Staying
things
alive.
around. Rizza, are you kidding me?
Keeping their winners run alive. That was so huge.
That was massive. The fact
Very
that
good.
she was able to actually get through all of their shots.
That is insane.
Because there was 4 people shooting at her.
And again, that was the Beauty distraction on the right, forcing so many people to look at her.
I mean, I guess that's just the Mako.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That's what you have to do. You have to play those side angles. You have to play those long ways. I'm really losing my voice. I'm really losing my voice now. It's bad.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you can hear it too.
it's a TO issue. I mean, when you're at a venue this big, you have, like, yelling becomes your normal voice.
Yes.
So I was losing my voice
Especially
yesterday.
with
and I
the
was like,
mask.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah. It's extra difficult.
extra difficult.
I was losing my voice, and I got, like, absolutely packed up in Nick Brawl. Like, I barely had to play, and I was still...
This guy, Nasby. Tough.
Yeah. No, my Garfield got put down. Anyway, Splat Zone's on Haggle. What are your thoughts on this one?
Zones haggle? I don't know. I think it goes to Vivid C. I actually like Vivid C on
this one does favor ballpoint quite a bit.
Right, exactly. Like it favors the ball point. I think that they've got their footing. They've got a little bit of momentum. I think that they rattled Z-Tier. I think that a couple of those pushes just didn't go their way. A couple of these fights. And again, what we talked about with these excitable animals, they can start. They can get a little bit too hasty.
Yeah.
They can try and go for broke, and when they don't, definitely do not need to.
Yeah, when you get too hyped, you get shaky. That's kind of what happened there.
We'll see if they can steal the nerves.
I'm curious what 5th gen
Take a
picks
deep
here. If he
breath.
goes to Rapid or if he goes something like the Crab Dually. Both are strong picks here.
See what happens. I don't know. They've got one game to break it through.
The Gal Deco.
On zones?
The Mirror Gal Deco?
What?
What is going on
Do
here?
they know something that we don't? That's what I'm assuming. That's all
Yeah.
I assume. We've got haggle zones, we've got the long range, and we've got tons of damage coming through here. That's a league reference. Thank you to all my friends who know, who are in the know. We've got the zone flip. And an
Cooler's out
Inkjet.
on both sides. The Kraken's out early from Beauty.
I think they had the first specials, and this is going to be a good turnaround, unless
2 go down, though.
a good kite back from Z-Tier. I don't know. They're cooler, they're back. This could still be a good opportunity, because I don't think that Z-Tier has the cooler. I don't know.
The Z-Tier did have the cooler there. The thing is, they just got 2 picks, waited until the cooler wore off for Vivid C, and then they cracked him.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Got a good flip here, right? About to take the lead. And we've got them moving forward. Not enough paint to really do what they wanted there from Z-Tier. So we're going to see a clap back from Vivid C. There's a lot of screaming going on over on the right side. I'm assuming there's something happening in Melee, in which case I'll have to get the tea later. But speaking of tea, it's definitely tea time because they're drinking up with these coolers. Sorry, that was an awful segue.
That was
Thank you. Thank you, production guy. Can I call you production guy? Are we on that first name basis? He's not answering me. Mr. Production guy. Okay. I can live with that. We've got Vivid C in the lead.
This is their first real hold of the game.
And it seems like they're really pushing Z-Tier all the way back to their rail.
Cooler out from both sides.
I don't know how close we are to specials, though. That's a Kraken coming online for Z-Tier and the Booyah, and there's nothing for Vivid C.
A pick and then the Kraken comes out. That's good.
That's crazy. I don't know why Roomba was, it seemed like a little bit of overextension, right? But she has the Zuka now. It was the cooler bait, and now they're going to be able to turn things around and really seal the deal on this hold. They've got the jumps in. They've got a lot of paint here. They just need to keep fighting back. I'm sorry, I just hit the mic. The Inkjet's online as well as a
Oh, it's going to be a KO if they play their cards right.
Are they going to find Roomba here? Wow! She really wanted to find Luna and is able to. That's the zap going down. That was before Cooler. That was before Cooler. And this is going to be a great pick. They just need a couple picks. Come on. No, that's going to be it.
They get the cap and the picks on Lux.
That's not going to be it. Yeah. Just a couple of straight Inkjet shots and good squid rolls from Z-Tier. Means that they defend it. And this is going to be a good hold. I have a really, really, really good feeling that this is going to be the last push.
The soda's out.
Zuka, Kraken, trying to make something happen.
Not sure how I feel about the specials being popped there when all of Z-Tier is coolered up.
And like they didn't have a good avenue, right? Like they were trying to make something, but they didn't have a direct target. And I think that was the issue here. As the Inkjet gets popped, because Lux, I think, ended up falling a little bit. But that's going to be at least a good way to bait them towards the shots.
Last chance to recap.
They've got the paint, it looks like. Booyah comes out, is it in time? I don't know. It's not going to be enough paint. Lux is there.
All Storm overextended in the zone.
And that's at least enough paint to deal with it for now. That's at least the flip. And Vivid C is hanging on by a thread. This yarn is being strung to the last of its spool, and we've got one last chance for Vivid C to go to Game 5.
One last chance, but the Inkjet is live. So this could be a game-winning jet.
Hold your horses, folks. And horses, hold your breath. That's this Kraken. That's going to be a free kill on the Inkjet landing.
Just how can they find the Zuka? They find the cooler.
Wait, that was a misplay from 5th Gen, and that's not going to be the kill, but it is going to be 5th Gen walking away with his life until Lux finds it. That's going to be 3-2 down for Z-Tier. Vivid C in favor. This is going to be 1 minute left. Roomba has the Zuka. Luna, not Luna with the Zuka. Not the Luna Zuka. This is going to be one last shot, but no, nothing gets found, and that's so unfortunate. That's your big damage dealer as it's going to be turned around.
Zuka from Z-Tier.
This is everything, and it's going to find one. That's going to be one turnaround.
That's a lot of paint.
Luna's got paint. They've got the painters in the zone, and the Kraken push them away. They need to start getting picks now, but they're not going to find it. No lead for Vivid C with 30 seconds left.
Oh, that Kraken kind of forced out the jet. Lux was too scared of getting Kraken there.
Like it was a perfect combination because the painters were already, the shooters were already at the zone.
It just all fell apart from there.
10 seconds left. One last chance. And Roomba wants to take it. Gonna send one stray shot, but the Zuka in return gets popped from Storm, and I think it's not enough. Luna gets picked on the side. There's enough paint. No! Z-Tier pops off a little bit. Vivid C sent to losers in top 8. They're going to be playing losers 7th.
That was so close. Yeah.
Both of these sets have been bangers.
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted from Genesis X? Bowback. And a fist bump to end it.
The fist bump. The cat paw fist bump. One of the strongest fist bumps in the game.
If I'm Vivid C, I'm not upset about that.
No, that was close. They definitely could have Game 5'd it.
They could have Game 5. They could have taken Undertow.
They could have, yeah.
They could have taken
that was also like one pick away. So it was really close.
Three of those games came down to the wire. The absolute last chance. Okay.